How we doing, everybody? Hope everyone's doing great out there tonight. This is J Mac out west here with you, and tonight we have a special treat for you: the ASAP Sports Minute Special. We're going to do a live fantasy draft right here on the ASAP Network. We're going to get to the contestants here in a second. I just want to remind everyone that today's show is being brought to you by Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. All products are nickel and lead free. All products are $5. Special offer for our ASAP viewers tonight is if you buy a pair of earrings, you get a necklace for free. And that to get to that, and we'll get you that address here soon. Let's meet the contestants tonight for the ASAP live fantasy draft. They'll be joining us right now. Here's the one and only Freddie Henderson.
Yo.
We have a couple other guys coming on. Should be on any second here. We'll introduce them as they come in. Now, remember, this is live, so we have not talked about who's taking what pick. Nobody knows anything. There's only 6 guys in this, so this is going to get quite interesting really fast. Now, down there in the corner on the left, we have the one and only Nate the Great.
Hello, everyone.
And in the other corner, we have Chris M.
Hey.
Oh, and the last contestant just showed up. There is Mr. Chris Brown.
How you doing, everybody?
Let's not forget Adam.
And Ace couldn't be with us tonight, but he will be drafting, so we'll go through his picks as well. I'll announce his picks on the air as we're going through that. So you guys introduce yourselves. Tell us what you don't want to give away your strategy, but tell the people a little bit about, plug your shows, plug your podcasts. You got a few seconds here to do that. We will start down in the bottom corner with Nate the Great.
Hi, this is Nate the Great. I run 3 shows. I run Sports Status. It's an all sports show, and it's a sports history show as well around the world as we know it, which covers everything. And I do a video game show called A World of Wonders.
All right. Thanks for that, Nate. Let's go over to the one, the only Mr. Freddie Henderson.
Yo. What's up, you guys? I'm extra pumped for this show. I was ready all day long. I've done my research on who I should draft first. And I think first we're going to see who's smart on this panel tonight. We're going to see if the quarterback is took in the first round. Oh, my goodness. Somebody needs to do their research. Me and Chris Brown at the bottom run the show Mondays and Thursdays. Sports Talk with Freddie and Chris, 8 p.m. Central. Tune in for tomorrow. My dude Chris put some juicy topics on there. Oh, my, you do not want to miss.
All right. Thanks for that, Freddie. Now let's go to Chris M.
Hi, Chris. I'll be doing the Thursday post game for Thursday Night Football here, and I'm just hoping to pick the best team that I possibly can.
All right, Chris, thanks for that. And last but certainly not least, and looking to definitely put some fire into tonight, into the draft, would be Mr. Chris Brown.
How you doing? I'm Chris Brown. You can find me on the ASAP Network every Monday and Thursday with my guy Freddie. Also on a Sunday with some post-game coverage. Man, I'm going to tell y'all my strategy right now. If you're not an Eagle, I don't want you.
All right. Well,
hey, I'm picking Daniel Jones first, so I'm giving away the first pick early tonight. Daniel Jones.
All right. I think we still got a few minutes. I think we're scheduled for the draft here is going to start in about 8 minutes. So, Freddie, are you still watching that game live? We were talking about the Celtics and the Raptors. You're seeing
right
the Raptors
now, it's 98-98, 2.2 seconds left to go. Toronto has the ball. They're about to inbound it right now as we speak, and they try to throw in for alley-oop, and it was a whistle on the foul. So Toronto can go, with 0.9 on the clock, can go for the free throw to win the game.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back to you on that one. So, Mr. Chris Brown, I got to ask you, you're in a couple other fantasy leagues, I understand, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what's your take on, is it going to be kind of weird this year with COVID stuff? We don't know if anyone's going to go on the COVID list and then you got to sit them out. Is it going to definitely be different fantasy this year?
Yeah, it's going to be a different fantasy. I know it's a lot of guys that are used to playing, especially defensive guys. For some teams, their defensive rating might go down. For offensive players, they might not be there. But that's why you got to pay attention to the ones who are not drafted. If somebody gets hurt, they go on the COVID list. You got to look at those free agent guys, hurry up and pick them up. It's all about strategy with fantasy football. Because honestly, you cannot, dictate what these players do. You can only just pick the best team, the best fit. You got to look at the different matchups. It's all about strategy and knowing football. If you do that, you're going to succeed.
Definitely agree with you on that one. Nate the Great. Oh, let's go back to Freddie. He's got a live update on the score.
I'm sorry. They did not call the foul on that play. They put it back on the side out of it, and then the Siakam went back for a contested three, and he missed it. So we're going to overtime.
OT. Who y'all have?
Celtics.
Yeah, go ahead, Nate the Great. Who you got?
I have the Celtics in this one in overtime, really, because it's overtime. I said Rutgers and are going to bring this to Game 7 earlier, but I changed my mind. I'm going to go Celtics in 6.
I'm not moving from my pick from the beginning. I said Toronto will win the series. I believe they will force a Game 7.
All right. Chris M., what's your thoughts?
I'm picking Toronto. I feel like they still have a championship streak in them. Been watching since this second half, and now that it's in overtime, hopefully Toronto can pull it out.
All right. And Chris Brown?
I have Boston at 6, and I'm staying with Boston at 6. They're going to get it done in overtime. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, those 3 guys going to take over.
And I would tend to agree with Chris Brown. I think that the Celtics will take care of it in overtime and end it tonight in 6. That's my pick. So they'll move on to the Eastern Conference Finals if they can do that. So let me ask you, Freddie. So when it comes to fantasy football, if you got a position you haven't drafted yet, right? But say you come up on your pick and you know that there's a player that is going to get taken, even if you're already 3 strong at that position. Are you still drafting that guy so no one else can get him? Or are you going to draft for need?
Man, it really just depends on who the player is. It's hard for me without me giving up a couple of my picks in my head. But I'm gonna go old school players, so I won't give my picks up, people. If I have I do like Michael Irvin right there, and I need a quarterback, man, I don't know. I mean, shoot, that's hard. I might go for that Michael Irvin. I might. Just depends on how many people's in the league and all that good stuff. So, I mean, it just really depends on how many people are there. And just a live update, we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right. Nate, what's your take on that same question? You going to draft for need or draft for keeping them away from someone else?
I'm kind of new to this. Over this past off season, I signed up for 6 fantasy leagues. Yes, I said 6. So I'm going to be a little busy. But I will say though that if I'm going to go old school as well. If I draft, if I have solid running backs and I draft maybe a Barry Sanders, and then I wanted a quarterback a strong quarterback, and I trade for that. If I would probably draft Barry Sanders there if the quarterbacks that I wanted are already taken.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We should have about 2.5 minutes now. Let's go real quick. Chris M., give us your thoughts on that. You going to take for need? You going to take for taking away from guys?
First, I would take need, but if it's a player that I really want and he's in the position group I need, I'll probably just take that player.
All right. And Chris Brown? strategy on that one?
I think you always go need first to start it out, but once you got your main group of guys, then you start going one. That's when you start going in the GM mode. I'm not going to go too deep to my strategy,
No.
but you draft your main. You draft your main guys in the beginning. You get a solid foundation. Then you go into GM mode, and then you got to do what has to be done. They don't call me the Sam Presti of the draft. They don't call me the Pat Riley of the draft. They don't call me all the great GMs of the drafts. I gets it done.
Okay. All right. Good. And I don't know. I'm torn on that, kind of like Freddie. Am I going to go for need? Am I going to go for a guy? I guess it depends on how far I'm in the draft and who I got. So I definitely get that. Now, we're getting ready to go here. So I'm going to say that our first pick in the draft is going to go to Team Henderson. So Freddie is going to get the first pick in the draft, and let's see who that pick is going to be.
By the way, I'm being Rob Pelinka like last year, scramble to put a team together, but I'm going to put a good one together.
Okay. Well, Freddie, I believe you are officially on the clock. Well, we got, 47 seconds. So, guys, anyone you want to put in the queue now to grab up and keep them there. Doesn't keep them safe for you, but at least you can keep them in the queue and know where you're going with your pick. That would be a time you want to do that. But so Freddie's going to get the first pick, and then we got Ace, who's not with us, but Show Me Your TDs is the name of his team. He's going to be the second pick. Pacific Coast Dominance is my team. That to be the third pick. Fourth pick will go to Nate the Great, which is the Dallas Stars. The fifth pick will go to the Chosen One, which is your Mr. Chris Brown. And the sixth pick goes to Wolf Hunter, which is Chris M. And then it goes snake draft, so it'll go reverse in the second round. And we're 1 second away. Freddie, you're officially on the clock.
To the best day of the year, draft day.
Oh, man, who shall I go with? I got McCaffrey. I got Barkley. Oh, my goodness. I got to.
Okay, Freddie's first pick in the draft is Christian McCaffrey. I think that's a solid pick. Definitely a very solid pick. So we're going to go live here. We'll see what Ace comes up with. Show Me Your TDs is the name of the team. And let's see where he goes. If it was me here, I'd say I'd have to go running back. I definitely got to get those picked in the first couple of rounds for sure. So we're doing a minute and a half between the picks here in the first round.
I hope he knows his draft, huh?
Did you see Chris M reaction when pick
is in.
Yeah.
And
I was surprised you didn't pick at least Barkley.
oh my goodness.
yeah, the pick is in. And the pick is Saquon Barkley. So, okay. Third pick, like I said, is mine. Pacific Coast Dominance here. And I will say that
Don't be disrespectful.
I am not disrespectful.
Wow.
no.
Wow. Derrick Henry?
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yes, sir. So fourth pick, we are at Nate the Great.
Just for a quick correction, I named mine Denver Stars, not
Denver
Dallas.
Stars. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yes, Denver.
And I'm going to go with the running back, the best option available. I'm going to go with Elliott.
I knew it.
There it is, Ezekiel Elliott. And I think you just took a pick away from Chris M. I think that's where he was looking on that one by his reaction. So,
That's okay.
this
Hey,
pick,
Matt, you took one from me.
we're up to the chosen one in Mr. Chris Brown.
Now this is tough. This is tough because both these running backs were kind of holding out, you know. But I think I go with my guy from FSU.
What? Wow. Whoa.
Dalvin Cook.
Over Kamara?
Over Kamara.
Ooh.
Dalvin Cook, fifth player taken off the draft. And now we're down to Chris M. So we obviously know what his first pick was going to be. It was going to be Elliott, and that one's gone. So let's all watch and see where Chris goes with this pick.
since there's a game tomorrow, I'm going Pat Mahomes.
Whoa, he went.
Oh wow!
There you go. He went quarterback first round.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, we're to the 7th pick, and it does go back to Chris M. Wolf Hunter. So it goes back to the Wolf Hunter. He does get to pick first in the 2nd round.
I'm going to go with George Kittle.
What?
Tight end in the 2nd round. 2 surprises in a row coming out of Wolf Hunter. Chris Brown, you're officially on the clock.
Okay, now when it comes to drafting, you always go running backs first.
I couldn't agree more.
But this guy right here, I mean, you talking about the production he has year after year after year after year.
I know where he
I
goes.
don't expect him to drop off. I'm going Carson Wentz.
Wow. What the? Whoa.
Just kidding. I go Michael Thomas.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Come on now, I do this for a living, baby. GM
All right.
CB.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was going after him if he was available.
All right. And we are to the Denver Stars and Mr. Nate the Great.
I also will be going tight end in the 2nd round.
What?
I gotta go with my guy Travis Kelce. He's on the wrong team. I think he should be part of the Denver Broncos, but I gotta go with him. He's the best one available. I usually pick him 2nd round anyways for any of the drafts. All 6 draft picks, I think I've chosen him like 4 times.
Yeah, if you pick him in the 2nd round, you're always going to get him. So I'm up. No mystery here. I'm just going to take Alvin Kamara so that we keep on going. And that puts Ace on the board. Let's see where he goes with this pick. If I know Ace, which I do, I got to think he's going to go running back, and I'm pretty sure I know the running back he's going to take in this situation. So I'm not going to ruin that for anybody on the element of surprise there.
Just leave Aaron Rodgers on the board, please.
He won't take Rodgers in the 2nd round.
All right.
He got me there. He got me there.
I got to. I'm taking QB.
Wow.
Please
Jackson.
keep taking him.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, that's okay.
Hey, and by the way, he was better than Mahomes last year in fantasy football.
All right. And Mr. Henderson, you're back on the clock.
Oh, I am. Oh,
Back picks, yep.
I'm going wide receiver now. We
50 seconds left, Mr. Freddie. Don't draft the guy I want.
Oh, I see. Don't go that, or don't want to go running back.
I already have my, I got my little cheat sheet right here.
You know what? Oh,
30 seconds left.
this
Don't,
could,
don't draft my guy. Damn, Freddie?
All right. Tyreek Hill. Oh. Back to Ace.
oh, that was a tough pick, man.
I mean, I still got a plethora of people to draft, but man, you took Tyreek Hill from me. I was gonna go double Kansas City.
It was out of him and Julio, man, honestly.
It's fine. I'm not tripping.
Waiting in anticipation.
Vontae Adams almost took him too.
Yeah. I don't think you blame him for taking him there as that on that pick. But I think wide receivers, there's a ton that you can take.
Indeed.
So, but no surprises. Probably if anyone's drafted with me before, I'm going running back again.
Wow. Man, how great is this draft, people?
Well, I was just saying how it comes down to one of those things. You take for need or you take for keeping away from someone else. Nate the Great, you're on the board. You're on the clock.
Okay. I'm gonna go wide receiver. I'm stuck between two. Uh, I'm gonna go DeAndre Hopkins.
You took one of my guys, but here's the thing: when you got a draft with a small amount of people, you can get whoever you want. We're in this steak draft, so I draft now, and I got 2 more people in front of me. Then I draft again. So I have a little strategy in mind. So right here, I'm gonna go running back. I'm gonna be a homer with this pick. I'm taking my guy Miles Sanders.
Whoa, okay.
Dude, he had over 2,000 all-purpose yards last year. He's top 10 in all fantasy boards when it comes to running backs. Just be prepared. It's fantasy, boy. You gotta know what you're doing.
All right, Wolf Hunter, you're up.
I'm going.
We're gonna see if Chris knows fantasy. I think I know who he's going with, but I'm gonna see if he
Who do you
knows.
think I'm going for? Who do you think I'm picking?
I'm not saying it.
I'm going Russell Wilson.
Wow, that's not who I thought.
Thank you. Y'all helping me out, man. I'll be honest with you.
All right, back to back here. Wolf Hunter, you're back on the clock.
Okay. Next pick will be wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
Thank you very much. Y'all listen, I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of good wide receivers.
There is a lot of good wide receivers, and
I'm gonna go with the one on top. I'm gonna go with the one on top of the board, and Julio. You know, I wanted to get T Hill, then I wanted to go to D Hop, but y'all still left me with arguably the best wide receiver in the game. So am I going to be crying, sad, upset? No, I'm gonna go get myself some Julio. Check him off the list.
Wow.
Julio is gone. Mr. Nate the Great.
I haven't decided if I should go running back or if I should go wide receiver in this one. Is this rookie season?
A rookie?
Oh, I know who you're going with already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
JJ.
A rookie?
No,
You going JJ?
no, he didn't. He went
I thought you said receiver. Oh, I'm not mad at that. He's one of the best. It was between him and Miles Sanders. That's a good pick right there. And whatchamacallit's not playing. That's a good pick right there. I like that pick.
Who pick is it now?
It is me. It is my pick, and I'm going Adam Thielen.
Smart man. Yeah, leaving my guy on there.
The disrespect.
There's no
That was
disrespect here, Freddie.
That was the receiver I would have gone for if I chose receiver this round.
Y'all better hope this man not on the clock this next pick. You better pick Ross, whoever's next.
It's show me your TDs.
Who's that?
Ace.
Ace, be smart, sir.
He might be
who it
might
is.
actually be a bigger Rodgers fan than you. So
Chris M. I thought
I like that. I like that right there.
Chris M. I thought you was going Amari Cooper.
I was thinking that, but I heard he was on the injury report. So,
Okay. I might,
let's see.
it's my pick again, huh?
here's Mr. Henderson, who just took Amari Cooper.
Man, I'm gonna go Mark Ingram.
Definitely makes it interesting with only 6 people, doesn't it, Chris Brown?
This makes it interesting and easy.
Yeah. Let's see. Show me your TDs. Ace is back on the clock.
Deshaun Watson. Who took him?
Gosh, dang it.
Who took him?
Ace did.
Don't he got a quarterback already? Let's see.
I can't say that that's a bad pick. Man, that's kind of where I was hoping to go with that. Dang. Well, I'm going to I'm gonna go wide receiver again.
And by the way, an update: we're in double overtime on this basketball game. 106.
Wow.
106, 106, double overtime. So I take Cortland Sutton
Wow.
from Denver. You're welcome, Nate, because it's your pick.
No, actually, it wasn't. Melvin Gordon from
Okay.
the running back from Denver.
So I'm gonna take my guy out of the fellow state of Delaware, my high school rival, playing over Tampa Bay. Got Tom Brady slinging him the rock.
Oh man.
Want to be in the slot. Oh, he's about to go off this year. Go ahead, give me Chris. Thank you.
That was my next pick. Good pick.
All right, Chris Godwin. All right, Wolf Hunter. Back-to-back picks here.
Okay. I'm going running back. And I'm going with Philip Lindsay.
All right. And you're back on the clock.
And then I'm going to go tight end Zach Ertz.
Whoa, Chris Brown.
No, I'm not tripping, man. It's fantasy. Now listen, you got 6 people. Y'all done drafted a quarterback so early. Y'all making it slim pickings for me, you know? But I'm not going to go quarterback right now. I'm going to go wide receiver. I like my guy in Carolina right now. You giving him a quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater. I feel like he's going to show out this year. Give me DJ Moore.
Oh.
All right. Okay. And Mr. Nate, you're on the clock.
I still have not drafted a quarterback yet, but I'm not going to this round.
Wow.
I'm gonna go a wide receiver. It's the only offensive player that I don't have besides quarterback. Besides all the bench players too. I'm gonna go Robert Woods.
I can't complain about that pick. Anyone on that offense is probably going to do well. So I don't think that's a terrible. I don't think that's a terrible pick.
I do.
I do too. Well,
I was playing. But
Um,
as long as you don't draft who I want.
you know, I am going to go with kind of a dark horse. I don't think anyone really sees this player doing well,
Man,
but
you drafting somebody I want. I can already tell.
I'm going to go Darren Waller from Las Vegas.
Come on, dude. You messing up my draft. You messing up my draft.
All right.
That's fine though. I'll be all right.
Ace is on the clock. He's going to take Freddie's guy, I think. The anticipation.
it's quiet. I don't like it. This quiet. What's going on?
Quiet. He's taking his pick. I'm thinking he's looking through, but I don't know what's taking him so long. I would have taken your guy by now.
All right. I'm surprised this dude is
Kenyon
on the clock.
DK Metcalf and back-to-back picks, so you get another one.
I'm surprised these two is on the clock. Nate the Great, you should have drafted Dak Prescott. He was good last year in fantasy football.
Okay, back to Ace. And we'll see where he goes with this one.
Like, how did you let DK Metcalf and Dak Prescott stay on the board? Like, Nate, you need a quarterback, bro.
I'm not
we're
worried about
drafting
it.
as quarterback.
You don't have to take a quarterback high to get a good one.
All right. Well, I guess he could be stuck with Jimmy G.
He took Kenny Galladay. All right. My pick.
Don't draft my guy. Don't draft my guy. Don't draft my guy. We think alike, man. Don't draft my guy.
So,
I think you great draft him.
man, it's tough because you know what he needs versus what you're gonna get. So, I think that I'm gonna go with another running back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Austin Eckler.
Okay. I'm looking good right now.
And Nate the Great, you're on the clock.
I'm gonna go with a quarterback. I drafted 3 running backs so far, and I'm gonna draft a quarterback who has done very high in the running game,
Oh my
Josh
gosh.
Allen.
Oh, thank you. All right, now listen.
Josh Allen, really?
Mhm.
I'm taking a running back right here. When I draft running backs, I look at their whole scheme and their whole team.
Yep.
Now, it's another running back that's probably going to be here later in the late rounds that nobody's going to think about that I'm going to get. So the one I'm going to draft right now, he's the only running back on his team. He had a very good rookie season, and I think he's going to dominate this year. I'm going Josh Jacobs out of Las Vegas.
Mm.
That's a solid pick. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. He crossed my mind before I pushed that button on Austin Eckler, and I think you knew it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're to Wolf Hunter. Back-to-back picks.
I'm going to go with running back Johnson from Houston.
Not bad.
David Johnson.
Got another pick.
And then I'm going to go wide receiver Cooper Kupp.
Whew.
Okay.
All right. So some of y'all draft very out of the ordinary, and it's kind of scary to me. So I was going to, wait until I was going to wait to get some quarterbacks, but the way I've been drafting, I don't know who's going to draft who. So there's a lot of quarterbacks up. I'm talking about the guy I'm going to get had a phenomenal rookie year. You added the number 1 wide receiver to his team at DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh,
That offense,
are you
his
saying
rushing game with a schedule, he doesn't go against a lot of top defenses, and he has some good weapons. Oh man, I'm going Kyler Murray, baby, all the way.
2 picks away.
Mm.
I don't have any bench players yet, but I'm not going a player that I'm going to put on the bench. I'm going to fill out the defense and the kicker first. I got to go with the Steelers defense on this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, hey, you keep picking that way. We're good.
Yeah, we're good over here.
We are so good. I will say that yes, I am with Chris Brown, and I normally ain't gonna take a quarterback this soon. But you start looking at all the ones that are falling, and
Maybe Kirk Cousins.
right, yeah, that's who I'm
gonna take-
taking. Kirk Cousins,
Oh,
right? No,
Don't take my backup. Don't take my backup. Don't take my backup. That's all I have to say.
Chris, don't hate me for the pick.
Whoa.
No, you took my backup.
Whoa.
I always do the same thing. All my fantasies, I start Kyler and I got Carson right there, man. Oh man.
Whoa.
Oh man, I'm hurt.
I knew he was going there too.
I'm hurt. I was literally about to get him this next pick too, man.
You took my guy, man.
Because I knew if I took Carson, somebody would take Kyler because Kyler's the popular choice. So I thought Carson, how everybody hates him, I'd be able to get him later.
We might see a trade come soon, maybe.
No.
No?
No. So waiting on Ace's pick here.
Aaron Rodgers, he's a
I
bad.
knew he was going to do that. Freddie Henderson, back-to-back picks.
All right, I need a tight end, so I think I have to go to Mark Andrews.
Oh, man. Took my guy, but that's fine. I'm be all right.
Then I'm gonna go wide receiver.
All right.
I'm gonna go Allen Robinson.
Yep.
Mhm.
Mitch Trubisky throwing the ball. Yep.
Or Nick Foles. That's
Yep.
questionable.
All right, back to Ace. I gotta say, I gotta say, Nate, that was an interesting pick for sure. Steelers defense.
Just an update to Boston's Marcus Smart just hit a big time 3-pointer. It's 115, 112, a minute 30 left in the game.
Wow. I gotta watch these highlights after this.
Ooh, and Toronto just tied it back up with a 3.
Oh, wow.
Evan Ingram, man, I'm biased. I almost did, but I was like, nah, I can't pass up Mark Andrews.
I thought he was the best tight end in the NFC East.
He is, but
He's the best quarterback.
In the NFC East, sir.
Okay.
It's in.
Who took Drew Brees?
I did.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
so we
not a
can't
bad
trade for Carson.
All right, I'm drafting my first bench player.
Toronto just took the lead with a 3,
All right.
118, 117.
I
57.
took Matt Ryan.
All right,
Okay.
chose one.
So it's tight end time. Y'all took all the top tight ends, but you got to realize tight end position in the NFL, a lot of these guys are safety blankets. A lot of these guys are just there when the quarterback needs them. So I'm drafting a guy out of LA, not the Chargers, but the Rams. You get rid of Brandon Cooks. You get rid of Todd Gurley. He's going to need some weapons. And I feel like this is the year Higbee has a very good, decent year. Jasmine, give me some fantasy points.
Hey, just a quick update. Toronto just stole the ball, ran it down the court, made the shot, and a foul. It's 120 with a free throw to go and 117 and like 20-something seconds left.
Dang. Wolf Hunter, back-to-back picks.
All
This
right.
might be triple overtime.
I'm gonna finish out filling out my main roster, going with kicker Justin Tucker.
Thanks.
Whoa. A kicker. Wow.
This is the first time I didn't draft Justin Tucker as a kicker.
Y'all must draft kickers early, man. That's my last pick of the draft.
And I'm going defense 49ers.
Okay.
Whoa, defense.
Okay. Okay, back to you, chosen one. Show them how it's done.
I got my quarterback. I do, but it's time to get his backup. Or is it time to get his backup? I think I can hold off on his backup for the simple fact that it's going to be a lot of quarterbacks. Now that everybody got theirs, I know nobody's drafting a quarterback no more. None of y'all going to know who my backup is. So right now it's between running back and it's between wide receiver. When I look at who's left, who I think is going to have the best year,
Oh, man.
you drafted DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
But the number one wide receiver on that team, if Josh Gordon doesn't come back, it's Tyler Lockett.
Oh, man, that was my next pick. Oh, Chris. We might have a McCaffrey trade.
Good pick.
I gotta go, and I'm drafting a wide receiver. It's tough. Pick between two wide receivers. I'm going with Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster, huh? All right. Let's see where you guys leaving me here.
121, 119. Toronto's favorite. 30 seconds left. Toronto had the ball. This is a good game.
Actually, it left me with a lot, and I'm really not that worried.
I'm not either.
So, you just start picking players at this point that you think are going to do well. So,
Don't go, my guy.
Ooh, I'm glad you didn't take him. Yes, I get two picks.
That's my guy. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know he did not have the best year last year, but I believe
Oh my goodness. He's about to take the other guy I was going to get.
him and the Browns will make it up.
Oh man, I'm cool.
Oh, man, that's not even my turn yet. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I thought it was my turn. I was going to pick Odell. You heard me. Oh,
Joe Mixon is off the clock because he was taken by Ace.
Dang.
Hey, Ace, that's a good pick.
It is a good
Wow.
pick.
But that's still not the guy who you took another one of my guys off. Okay.
Back to back wide receivers. Hey, Freddie.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to be good at the wide receiver positions for sure. T.Y. Hilton.
Can't. That's a good pick. Can't be upset with that one.
Except that I think T.Y. Hilton opted out because of COVID-19.
Oh, that was suck.
I think he did.
I don't know. I thought he didn't. Well, when I last looked at the depth chart, it said he was there.
So I'm thinking of
My pick is
no.
Jared Cook in New Orleans.
Good pick.
Hey, by the update, it's 123, 122, 5 seconds left. Jason Tatum just hit a big three. So
Yes.
they're playing the fouling game right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna react to these highlights on my YouTube later. Let's go.
All right.
So yes, I said it, but I'm going with another running back. I'm going with Todd Gurley.
God.
Falcons.
Now listen, man. You draft crazy, then you draft the people I want. Make up your mind. But at the end of the day, there's so many good running backs up here. The guy I'm about to draft a couple years ago was the best running back in the game.
I know where you going. And I was going there next.
But now that I look at it, I didn't realize you left this one guy on here. You talking about a team that runs the ball nonstop, the Seattle Seahawks. So I either have Chris Carson or Le'Veon. Where y'all think I should go?
I
Isn't Le'Veon with New York Jets?
See, I like Le'Veon with the Jets, but he's the only piece there. You know, I know he's going to get all the touches, but our defense going to key up on him. You never know.
Probably. For me, honestly, Chris, I'm going Chris Carson if I have that opportunity.
And the reason why I am going Chris Carson, I know I have Le'Veon on my other team, but the reason why I have Chris Carson, he wasn't there the last draft drafted, but you talking about the Seattle Seahawks team that always runs the ball. They have a good offense. He's going to get the same amount of touches.
Okay. Wolf Hunter, you are on back-to-back picks as we end round 11 and head towards round 12.
I am going now in my bench players and going quarterback Teddy Bridgewater.
Huh.
Maybe.
All right, you're on the clock again.
Okay, I'm going to go with a tight end from Carolina, Ian Thomas.
Now, for me, like I said, the draft's been out of this realm. I feel like some people drafted 4 quarterbacks, 18 wide receivers, 12 running backs. Now, right now, I'm going to go wide receiver. I'm going to guy out of Tennessee. I'm going A.J. Brown. Why I'm going A.J. Brown? I think he's the best weapon on that team. I understand people may say Ryan Tannehill is a game manager, but he has a nice solid arm. But when you have one weapon, and that one weapon on that team is A.J. Brown, he's going to get his touches now. He's explosive. He can make it happen. And that's what I'm going with. Was that somebody you were looking at?
Oh, of course it was. I mean,
I feel like we take each other's picks every round.
I'm gonna go with a wide receiver. I'm surprised, honestly, that he hasn't been picked yet. I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs.
That's a good pick.
Oh, right there.
I had my reasons for not picking him, but he was on that list.
I'm pretty deep at both wide receiver and running back, but there are definitely many, many left in this draft. And it's hard to break some of them down and see where they're going to go, see how well they're going to play. But I think that there's a team out there that has a veteran quarterback coming back from an arm injury last year. And this guy is going to get a lot of touches this year. James Conner.
Good pick. I for me, he wasn't healthy enough for me to pick him, even though Chris Carson gets hurt. Carson plays a little bit more for me. That's why I picked Conner over.
And
he took Le'Veon. I was going there. Well, I'm going with the newest pick for Tampa. Fournette.
Yeah, that's Okay, Freddie.
And then I have to go tight end. And then it has to be Dallas.
Dallas Goddard, huh? All right, back to Ace. Show me your TDs. You will have the 74th pick in the draft.
Please don't pick me.
Hayden Hurst.
Ooh.
You took my guy.
And that's a good pick, Ace. I don't think there's anyone who could be upset about that. And I think you guys are missing out on some guys. Let me ask you, Chris.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the guy in Buffalo to run the ball?
Singletary. He's not the running back on my other team.
Exactly. And he's the guy that's going to be running the ball in Buffalo. So I'm going to take Singletary.
Smart guy. That's why I drafted on my other one. Because my other one, there wasn't this many good players left. That's why he hasn't been taken from me yet.
Yeah. We are to Nate the Great.
So I looked through my draft, and I noticed something. I've only drafted one tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go a guy from my favorite team. I'm gonna go for Noah Fant.
You kind of took my pick, but it's between two guys who I was going to get. Now I looked at my draft as well. I got my wide receivers, got my running backs. Now it's time to get my backup tight end. You know, I like Rob Gronkowski, but is he going to play all 16 games? I don't think so. Not because of health, but because of resting. I don't think he's going to be the same Rob Gronkowski he has been. I still think he's going to dominate, but I'm going to go with a guy that I know is going to be out there every night. You got Tyrod Taylor. You also got a rookie quarterback. Every quarterback needs their blanket. Give me Henry, man. That was your pick?
Yes. All right. Wolf Hunter, back-to-back picks.
My first pick is going to be running back Cam Akers.
All right.
And then my second will be Cowboys defense.
That's laughable because the Cowboys defense is going to be not the best defense in the NFC East. They don't have the best D-line. They have the third best D-line. Their cornerbacks are gone. But that's funny. You draft the Cowboys defense. I can draft the Eagles defense. You know, I might pick them up sometime throughout the season. I'll say it out loud because I don't care. But since I got everything I need, and the last thing I need is a backup QB, but everybody already drafted their quarterbacks, I'm going to go ahead and go defense. I'm going to go with the best defense in the league next year. That's the Baltimore Ravens.
Ah,
I thought you were going to say the Eagles. But
Nah, I don't like our linebackers. But we still going to have a top 7 defense. Great pass rush, great D-line, 2 of the top 20 cornerbacks. We're going to be fine. Just be realistic, not over the Ravens.
I'm gonna go a wide receiver. And I'm only saying this because of something that someone once said, that the Cowboys wide receiver that Amari Cooper predicted that like all three of the main wide receivers are gonna like get like 1,000 yards and stuff like that. But
Yep. And I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go defense here. So I'm going to go with the Bills defense.
ah.
They were top 5 last year. So
Love that pick. Love that pick right there. It was between them and the Ravens, honestly.
I believe that puts show me your TDs on the clock. Kareem Hunt. He signed in. No, it was not. It was Terry McLaurin from Washington. And now Mr. Henderson with back-to-back picks.
I hope nobody takes my last pick, man.
Not my pick yet. Oh, yes, it is. All right, I'm going to go with the Colts defense. I was going to do the Patriots, but they're not as healthy. I'm going to do my flex. And I think he just got paid. I'm going Keenan Allen.
All right.
Is that my last pick?
I believe you have one more.
You have a kicker that's empty.
But show me your TDs is on the clock now. Yeah, you have to take a kicker in your last pick, Freddie. Who took the Bears defense? Oh, that was Ace.
I'm gonna go defense on this one, but I think it's kind of hard. I want to say Denver.
My pick, Nate the Great.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're all right.
Just saying, I might have to trade some wide receivers, man.
I wasn't gonna draft. I was like, I'm not gonna get this guy because he's gonna be gone by the time we get there. But even though they don't have the quarterback situation figured out there, he's still a great receiver. I wish he didn't have to play on this team, but I'm gonna take Devontae Parker.
Love that pick right there.
You're up, Nate.
So, like I was saying, I was gonna go with the Broncos defense, but Von Miller is hurt. So I got to go with the Vikings on this one. Vikings defense.
No. Okay. Now everybody had drafted so out of order that it honestly threw my draft off. It's time to get a backup QB, and I can't believe this guy is going to be my backup. But he went from having no weapons to some of the best weapons in the NFL. He has an offense that's going to let him throw the ball whenever he wants.
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady, yeah.
Whoa.
Y'all left him there for me.
I don't know about that. Not a fantasy.
Either.
Not in fantasy.
All right, Wolf Hunter, your last two picks.
Who else was I going to draft?
All right, last two picks. Running back Kareem Hunt and I'm going to go with wide receiver Deebo Samuel.
Okay. Now, we're talking about a kicker. All right, doesn't matter what kicker you get. Not really. You know. But I'm going to go with kicker that's going to be kicking a lot of extra points this year. Kansas City's kicker.
It's Chris, my pick. So my last spot is a kicker. I'm gonna have to draft one, but got to go with the Saints on this one. Let's.
Bro, what are you doing? No,
I can't wait for the post draft coverage on this.
Yeah, hey, guess what? I wasn't going there anyway. I was actually going to go with another kicker that's going to kick a lot of extra points. By the way, he kicked a 62-yarder a couple of years ago to win a game. So I'm going to go with Jake Elliott.
Smart choice. I love that choice. My guy, if you want to trade any day, holla at me. I'll take him.
I was going there. I'll go to reliable. Like I said, I'm going reliable. Mason Crosby.
All right. Y'all want to talk about everybody's teams?
Yeah. We can do that.
Okay. Lead it off, my friend. Lead it off.
Okay, well, so I will tell you that my picks in the end, I'm actually really happy with my team. I cannot be upset at all with my team. In fact, I think I'm going to make some moves if anyone is interested in making some moves here. So I'll try to bring it up. My computer's fritzing out there for a minute, so that's why I'm just rambling on about my team without actually looking at them. But I will tell you that I can't believe some of the players I got were there when they were there.
Same.
You look at my bench. let's just go with the way my bench is set right now. I'm not saying this will way that it'll be week 1, but my bench. So Chris Brown, hear me on this, okay? My bench has these running backs sitting there. You have Austin Eckler, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, and Devin Singletary on my bench.
That's a good bench. I mean, for my bench, when I look at my running backs, I have Jacobs and I have Chris Carson. So those are two guys that can start. I like my bench. I think everybody bench. But let me not say everybody. I think everybody. Well, let me say this. I think everybody's bench should be fine because since it's such a low player draft, you can get some of these guys we have on our bench are literally starters in any other league. Like I say, my whole bench. I have, and this might not be my bench for the entire year, but I have DJ Moore out of Carolina, number 1 receiver. You gave him a quarterback. I have Josh Jacobs, number 1 running back. He best rookie running back last year. He's only get more touches. He had a great year. Only played 13 games. I have Tyler Lockett off the bench, a number 1 receiver. Russell Wilson,
man.
Yeah, he's going to get his touches this year. Then I have Chris Carson. So I got 2 guys on the same team. So whenever they go against a bum team, they both go into the starting lineup. Then I have Brown from the Titans. This dude is just explosive as DK. And right now, we're talking about receiver tools. He has the better ones of them. Then I got Henry from the Chargers. Then I have Tom Brady on the bench. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a fun fantasy league. I can tell you that.
Man, I think I like my starters, bro. Like I have Lamar Jackson, who put up about 400 points last year. Christian McCaffrey, the same thing. Mark Ingram is a decent backup or a second tier running back. And then you have Tyreek Hill, the cheetah. Amari Cooper. Woo! Mark Andrews is my tight end. DJ Metcalf as my another wide receiver is my flex. I might rotate him in and out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go week 1 yet. Then I have Mason Crosby as my kicker. Then Dak Prescott as my backup QB. I think that would be big for a switch between him and Jackson. Then Robinson the second. Odell Beckham Jr., he will have a big year this year. He has to. If he want to reclaim him being one of the top receivers in the game, he has to show out this year, and I believe he will. I was surprised Ridley was still available as long as he was at the wide receiver position because I think but when people are going to double team Julio a lot of time, and a lot of time he will get a lot of that action. So then you have Fournette. I think he will be a workhorse for that team. Then go Goddard for my kicker, and then I have Keith Allen. So, I mean, I'm pretty set at wide receivers. I might need to pick up another running back. So,
Freddie, I think you might have the best quarterback, wide receiver, running back trio. That's nasty right there. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah.
That's a nasty trio. But fantasy, you got a whole bunch of guys. So those 3 can do their thing. But if everybody else doesn't show out, you can still lose.
That's why
those 3 right there is disgusting.
That's why I need running back.
Yeah. So Chris M, hit us up with your team.
I feel good about my team. I got Patrick Mahomes. He's playing tomorrow night. Hopefully him and the Chiefs play well. CeeDee Lamb I have from the Cowboys, and then I have I can find him. Cam Akers of the Rams. I know those two players will square off on Sunday night, as well as the Cowboys defense. I know it changes year to year on the defense. Hopefully, with Van Der Esch back, and I know Lead is on the sidelines right now, who's on the 6-week IR. But hopefully, when he returns, and then with Van Der Esch, they can be a powerhouse defense. And then I have a couple good players with my backup quarterback being Teddy Bridgewater. Hopefully, and then I have probably next to Zeke, Philip Lindsay, and then tight end who was really good in the Super Bowl, George Kittle.
All right. Nate the Great.
So I have probably the best running back that was available as my first pick, Ezekiel Elliott. Then I had Travis Kelce as the tight end. I'm really glad that I picked him at how high that I did. Then I have DeAndre Hopkins, and I have Clyde Edwards. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Melvin Gordon, then Robert Woods, then Josh Allen, and Steelers defense. And then I picked Matt Ryan, Juju Smith-Schuster, Todd Gurley, Stephon Diggs, Noah Fant, Michael Gallup, Vikings defense and special teams, and Will Lutz as my kicker. Now, I'm in 6 different fantasy leagues. This is the only league that I did not draft the Ravens kicker. I drafted the Saints one instead. I'll probably swap depending on who has bye and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably swap the quarterbacks in and out maybe, depending on who they play and all that. I can see Stephon Diggs getting a lot of touches this year with Josh Allen as Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs both being on the same team. So I think I'm going to have a really good year draft. I think I have a really good draft.
Okay. Sad that it all sounds good, guys. I think this was a fun draft. I hope everyone has fun in this league this year. And so thanks for joining for that. I think this was a success. We have to do this, make it a tradition.
Yeah.
Definitely for a traditional live draft. So thanks for joining on that. Nate the Great, you hanging out for a few minutes?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get Nate the Great to hang out. But Freddie, I'll give you 30 seconds before you sign off, and you can say whatever you want to say for tonight.
Man, all I got to say is tune in tomorrow. Me and Chris have a special guest. He's a reporter for the he's a journalist for the Tennessee Titans. And I think he will be a big guest on the show. This is actually going to be one of our biggest guests on the show so far. He's a journalist for the Tennessee Titans. His name is Luke Worsham. So tune into the show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, and we can see what we think about Derrick Henry and the boys tomorrow.
The boys. I don't know if you know about that podcast, but I'll tell you about it later. Well, you said something funny about the Titans.
All right. Chris M., give us 30 seconds.
I'll be back tomorrow night after the Kansas City Chiefs host the Houston Texans to recap that game.
Okay. Looks like we'll recap that tomorrow night. Chris Brown, give everyone a shout.
Tomorrow night, me and Freddie, stay tuned. We got the Titans journalist. After that, we have some very good topics we're going to debate and talk about. It's going to be a very good show. Also, for you guys, man, they call me the Jimmy Johnson of this draft, okay? I make trades that nobody sees coming. So if you want to trade, hit me up. You're going to see me picking up guys, releasing guys. Just be prepared. I'm going for the victor.
Well, there it is. You hear it from the man himself, Chris Brown. Sincerely, guys, right before you sign off, I just want to say NFL starts tomorrow. I know we're all pumped. Good luck to all of your teams. Mad respect for all of you coming on here. So Nate the Great's going to hang out for a minute. We're going to talk a couple questions, and we'll see all you guys later.
Yes,
See you
sir.
later, man. Good show. Peace out.
All right, Nate. Just a couple of questions. We're just going to hit these real quick as we're going to get off here in just a few minutes. By the way, thanks for coming on and doing that live draft. That's pretty entertaining. I think that's going to be a big success.
Yeah, no problem.
I want to remind everyone quick before we hit these last two questions. I just want to remind everyone that we do have T-shirts available. I don't have one that I'm wearing yet. You can look on our Facebook page to buy one. We do have a few orders in already, so please buy those shirts. Get our name out there. Help us promote. They are $25 plus shipping and handling. Check it out. Nate, do you think those are some killer shirts we got going out?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay, so real quick, we're going to hit real quick on playoff matchups in the NBA, which obviously we were talking about the one straight off during the game, correct? When let's see who did we get the final on that from Freddie, or do we need? I think I need to look up the final right here.
I have no idea what the final is.
The final was 125 to 122 Toronto. So
Oh wow.
the guy does go to game 7. Toronto won 125, 122. So Boston didn't close it out in 6. That was my pick. So we'll see what happens in game 7. You got any you got a pick for game 7?
I still think Boston's going to win this one. Even though it might be like a close game like today, I still think that Boston is going to pull out with the win.
All right, and I'll say Boston's going to take it as well. The other playoff that we got going right now in the NBA is for tonight anyway is the Clippers and the Nuggets. Currently, the Clippers are winning that game 39 to 27, and it's in the second quarter, 6:52 left. Nate, who you got in this one?
I don't think the Nuggets are going to pull it back. I think the Clippers are going to win this one. I think that they might win. The Nuggets, I think that they're going to win tomorrow, but I think that the Clippers are going to have this one in 6.
In 6. If they win today, they'll be up 3-1, so they'll be well on their way for sure. All right, that was the NBA playoffs there. So in the NHL, now I don't know if you watched that game on Monday where the Islanders and the Lightning played, but the Lightning beat the Islanders, and when I mean beat, I mean they drubbed them. It was 8-2. 8 goals in hockey is unreal. Like that's not heard of very often. So, do you think there's any chance the Islanders win this series?
I think the Islanders might win one game. I knew that Tampa Bay was going to advance. It was my prediction, and I knew that they were going to win probably most of the games. But what surprised me was the score. I did not think that 8 goals. I've only seen 8 goals in hockey one time, and that was, yes, it was this year, but I only saw it once.
Yeah. So then on the other side, on the western side, you have the Las Vegas Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars. That game's tied at 1. They square off tomorrow night. I think the Stars are going to take that one pretty handily. I think they're going to win it in 5. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's going to be 5, but I agree about it being that the Dallas is going to pull this one off. I'm going to say 6.
6. All right. Well, there's the insight on the NHL there. Normally we talk soccer at this point in the show. I won't bore you with that tonight, Nate the Great. I know that, overseas soccer is not everyone's thing. So for the first time on the Sports Minute, we won't have soccer. That's okay. We'll talk about the American side of things. We'll talk about the Thursday night game tomorrow. First game of the year. Are you as pumped about this as I am? Like this is the one thing we've waited for all summer, and it's finally here. Like we have Houston taking on Kansas City in a rematch of the playoff game in which Houston was winning 24-0, and Kansas City came back and blew them out after that. You think that Texans come back and get their revenge, or is Kansas City just going to blow them out of the water?
I kind of think both. I think Houston's going to score probably about 25 points that game, but I still think that Kansas City is going to be explosive on the offensive side of the ball, and I think that Kansas City is. I'm going to say 45-25.
45-25 Kansas City.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City's going to put up some points. I don't think there's going to be any rust or Super Bowl hangover, as they call it. So I think Kansas City wins that one like 30, let's say 38-20, 38-21, 38. Yeah, let's go 38-21. I think that'll be the final there. It's on NBC for anyone that wants to watch it. It is 5:20 Pacific time. That'd be 6:20 in the Mountain Time, 7:20 in the Central Time, and 8:20 in Eastern Time. So it'll be fun to watch that. So then we got a recapping the show tomorrow. Are you on the Thursday night show tomorrow?
I think so.
Are you recapping the games Thursday?
Yeah, I know I will be Thursday in week 2. I know that on is for sure, but I want to say I am tomorrow.
All right. Well, tune in and get that. We'll have a recap for you right after the game is over. We'll have our analysis, final scores, maybe have some stats, some highlights for you. We don't really know at this point. We are just putting this stuff together, and we'll see what happens. Nate the Great, you got anything else to add to this show tonight?
I wanted to give a playoff in baseball. I 3 teams, as what I saw earlier today: the Oakland A's, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Dodgers have officially clinched playoff berth. I just wanted to give that little bit of an update. No team statistically. I probably just butchered that pronunciation badly, but no team is officially out. But realistically, there's probably going to be a couple that they're not going to have a chance.
Right. I mean, they always say mathematically. Well, yeah, I mean, mathematically, lightning could strike the same place twice, but how mathematically is it?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the chances? So that's what I'll say. Yeah, baseball's still going. Let's not forget about that. That's a great sport. So when is your next show with Ace? Is that going to be on Friday?
Friday.
Okay. And we'll be back with you on Saturday for the ASAP Sports Minute. Will be our next broadcast, and we'll have all kinds of stuff. And we'll probably look forward to week 1 in the NFL, have all the matchups, give us your, we'll give you our predictions. You won't give us your predictions, but you're always welcome to chime into the show in the comment section and tell us what your predictions will be. So if you had to make one bold prediction for this week, Nate, what would it be?
It depends on what people think is bold. I know some people say that I have the Broncos winning week 1 against the Titans, and some people say that is bold. So, but I think, in my opinion, the boldest one I have is I have the Lions over the Chicago Bears.
Okay, I can get pick up what you're laying down there. I'll make a bold prediction for you. Tampa Bay. Everyone's talking about how great they're going to be. Here's my bold prediction for week 1. Tom Brady throws 2 interceptions, one of them for a pick 6, and they lose in week 1, 34-17.
Oh, and one other thing. I'm only bringing this up because I don't know a lot of people who have this prediction. I have Carolina beating not Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders in week 1.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Well, Nate, we thank you for hanging out after the draft show. Great draft. We're looking forward to the season. Thanks for staying on and answering these few questions for us. I don't got anything else. If you ain't got nothing else, we will tell the viewers to have a great night. Don't forget to tune back in with us. We're on pretty much every night at 6 o'clock Pacific time. So tune back in with us. For myself and Nate the Great, this is J-Mac out West signing off. Have a good night, folks.
All right.